Hello, everybody. I think everybody is here. Um, I am a few moments late, but here we go. Welcome. My name is Ananda, and I write as Anne C. West. Um, welcome to today's Productivity Sprint. We're going to dive into three 15-minute sprints in the next hour. The objective is to move your project forward. I've used these sprints for plotting and writing my books, to social media, and newsletter writing. And at the moment, I'm using it to rewrite, and then edit the fourth manuscript in the Unknown series, my sweet historical romance novelette series. Um, then, before we begin, let me know in the comments below this video what you're working on. Um, like I said, I'm working on the fourth book in my series. The first book is um, available for pre-order now on Amazon, and I've got the link in the description or in the comments below. So you are welcome to pick it up on pre-order while it's still discounted. And then the second one is also available at the moment for pre-order. He will only become available um, in November. So I've dropped that link also in the comments below this video. So have fun with that. Thank you very much for supporting a author. It is quite an adventure. And then, without further ado, let us continue with our first sprint. Enjoy. we go. Oh, everything is very slow here on my side. Anyways, well done. First sprint done for the day. Um, well done to those of you that did some writing. You're welcome to drop your word count in the comments below. Take this time to stretch, grab a drink, and recharge for the next round. Feel free to share your progress or any thoughts in the chat. If you have questions, go ahead and drop it in the comments as well. And then, like I've said the previous few times now on the sprints, I'm in need of beta readers for my Sweet Romance. I'll drop the link to the form with which I just collect information. So if you'll be so kind just to put your information in this form, I'll really appreciate that. And anyways, the beta reading is for both of these, the third and the fourth stories in the Unknown series. So if you're a romance reader, please let me have your information if you're willing to beta read for me. But anyways, thank you for I really appreciate your support with this. Yeah, and then we're already on 3 minutes, which is great. It's amazing how fast time flies. I am outside again, so if you have funny sounds that you hear, that is the outside. We've got very active neighbors and dogs and all that in the neighborhood, so that's what you're hearing. It's always nice for me to just write outside where nature is in any ways. I hope you had a good day wherever you are. And then I would also like to know, for those of you that subscribe to my newsletter, to please let me know if you like the books that some of my author friends have shared with all of you. There's a group promo coming up the weekend, and another author whose book I'll be sharing with you. So if you're a newsletter subscriber, please let me know what you think. Are those books that you would read or you would like? It's not the same genre as me, but most of them are clean, so there's no funny business in there, which I don't want to mention now in case YouTube decides to ban me for something as silly as that. But in any way, so yeah, so do let me know what you think about that. Like I said, the weekend there's a new one coming up in my newsletter, and if you're not subscribed to my newsletter, why not? Please look in the description below. The link is there for the newsletter subscription as well. I really appreciate if you would join my newsletter list. Yeah, and then there's a minute left. So get your pens ready or your keyboard ready or whatever you're writing with. Then we can almost jump back in. This will be our second 15-minute sprint now for the afternoon. And then just one more. I write in 15 minutes. So that's quite cool. But anyways, so here we go. Ready, set, and then nearly go, nearly go, nearly go. Have fun, everybody. Make it a good one, and then I'll see you after the next 15 minutes. There we go. Another 15 minutes done. That was a nice productive one. I hope you had some good productive time now, the past 15 minutes. Um, it's quite intense always for me to review and rewrite, kind of hoping that I'm doing it good enough to satisfy the editor when it eventually goes there. So it's always a difficult one for me to do is the rewriting. It is quite interesting as well how we always joke about the story Bible that prevents one from um, having a blue eyes in the one scene and then the green eyes in the next scene, something like that. In my case, it's a geographical differences that pops up, so I need to keep a proper a grasp of the setting that I created. And this story that I'm writing happens at sea. So there's different challenges and definite logistical and geographical changes that happen that I need to keep track of. But it's also fun. I've never appreciated sailing, so it's been quite an interesting adventure to research that. That's the fun bit of writing, I suppose, is the fact that we get to explore and learn these new things. I don't know what if you've ever written anything at sea and what you learned about it. So it's always fun. It's always fun for me to learn about the ports. Like in this case, I learned a lot now about the ships and the ships of the 1820s and around that time, and even the clothes that they were wearing and those types of things. Not that I'm using that a lot. I feel that my readers have enough imagination to make up these things themselves. So I don't need to give them too much too much detail. They can figure that out for themselves, or it doesn't actually add to the story. So why put it in too much? But in any ways, I've learned quite a bit about ships and what the parts of the ships and which side of the ships and yeah, all the things that they need and what happens when what breaks. So that's always funny. But that's been quite fun to learn as well and to keep track of in the story and the way my characters are sailing is like historical. There's a lot of things that happened um, down the east coast of Africa the past 200-300 years. So none of that is the same anymore. The names are not the same anymore. There's a lot of names that have changed and all that. So there's quite a bit of research that happened from time to time, but my focus is not exactly on that. My focus is more on the story, and I leave the rest for my readers. That's how I feel about it. But in anyways, that it is what it is. And look at that, we've got only 1 minute left. Do feel free to let me know your thoughts on that, what you are writing, um, research that you are doing, and things that you're learning about the stories or the projects that you're busy with. But in any way, so that's good. We are a minute away again. It's funny, I always yawn during our sprints, and I don't know why. It's not an insult on any of you. I don't know why I do that. Anyways, okay, well, anyways, we've got half a minute left. Get ready. I hope you've got a mug of something and something to accompany you while you write. And then let us jump back in and start writing. And that is it for this afternoon. Thank you for joining me. 3 writing sprints and an hour later, I hope you made a lot of progress on your project that you're working on. Please join me tomorrow again for another hour of writing sprints, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.